Hey YouTube, it's OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z, back with another sneaker review. Sorry I had to step away for a couple of weeks, but I'm back now. Life gets a little hectic, so I do apologize for the lapse in the time frame and videos. So as always, this review is not about the hype. There's plenty of channels that are there that you can watch on YouTube for that. This is more just about the actual shoe. We'll go over it, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Hopefully, this helps somebody make a buying decision one way or another. But let's go ahead and get into it. So today, what we have here is the Air Jordan 5. This is the Maniere, and the color is white/violet ore. So let's go ahead and get into it. And if you're familiar with Maniere, they always do something, always a very high quality product in my opinion compared to other Jordans. So I don't know if it comes through on the camera, but it's got the Alma Maniere logo all through the box. So all through the front and then also here on the sides of the box. Like I said, Alma Maniere, their collaborations are usually top tier in my opinion. And then even with the image here on this box, I mean, just looks like a piece of artwork in my opinion. So go ahead and get these opened up. So again, always top tier, even with the paper. Look at this. And again, I know Alma Maniere has been taking a lot of flack because a lot of people are saying, hey, they're done with it. But to me, I can tell you that I'm still a huge fan of these collaborations. Not to say that they don't use the same colors, but I typically end up liking the ones that are a little bit different. So let me show you what I mean. This is These are just great. So sorry for the noise, guys. Go ahead, just get it out of the way so we can kind of go over the shoes. So yeah, these are the Air Jordan 5s, like I said, all Mama years. And I mean, you can just see the details all through the shoe. The leather quality here, a little bit softer. I'd probably say just the same as like the fire red Air Jordan 5s that came out today. I mean, this year, excuse me. So you also have the Alma Maniere logo going through here, a bunch of little A's. It's kind of hard to pick up on the camera, but we can get it. You can see that. Then, as always, on these, you're probably always going to have the Nike Air on the back, from what I've seen. The Stitch 23 is a great touch, and then also the bottom of the shoe. It's not the clear; it's got like kind of that vintage, that sail look to it. You also have the A's for Alma Maniere going through here. There is a piece of plastic here on the tongue, and then you have the logo there, the Jordan logo. The inside is quilted, which always makes it seem just a little bit better. Like I said, these are the types of shoes that I always say, how come Jordan can't do this all the time? I mean, you're charging it over $200. I'm a Jordan fan though, so unfortunately, I'll probably keep paying that, but I will look for obviously sales when I can. But obviously, for the purposes of this shoe, I wanted to make sure to get this. Even on the Look at that, it's got the Alma Maniere logo all through this, and then the Nike Air logo here is embroidered, stitched on there. You can see the back. So I actually got these from the Alma Maniere website. They had a EQL raffle. These released back in July of 25th of this year. Out the door price was $275. It does come with additional shoelaces, as you can see here. I really like the way these black laces look, though. But overall, I really think that this is a really good shoe. Comfort's going to be just like your standard Air Jordan 5, so the comfort level is going to be there. Um, and then versatility. The reason that I think I like Alma Maniere, like I've mentioned before, I am a millennial, so this kind of gives me more of a grown man vibe. I know maybe some of the younger generation might not like it, but I think that Air Jordan knows what they're doing with these collabs. And one thing I wanted to point out as well was that on this tongue, as opposed to the other shoe, you have the A and then you have the Jumpman. So that's a little difference. They always do something different on them. And something I didn't show on the other shoe was also the inside. You have the A logos all on the back of the tongue, and then on Maniere label on there as well. Let's see what it has here. Oh, it's got the signature from Michael Jordan. And if I'm not mistaken, with these were only available through the Alma Maniere website. So when I looked up StockX, as far as for the resale value right now, they're going for right at 330 for the size 9.5, which is what I have here in front of me. Um, Overall, what I think about this shoe is that, well, my final thoughts on this is if you were on the fence about getting it, I would probably tell you go ahead and get them, but I would probably wait until the beginning of next year because I know the prices are going to drop. But definitely a shoe worth the money at retail. I might pay $40 over retail if I was really wanting to get them, but I wouldn't pay anything more than that. But if you can get them for retail, definitely a buy for me. And then also if you can get them below retail, even better. So, anyways, those are my final thoughts. Just a great shoe. Love the way it looks. Um, but I also have some reviews of what is it? New Balance foam posits coming up. Um, what else? Um, yeah. So and some Air Maxes as well. So, anyways, OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z, and we'll see you on the next review. Thank you.